Hey, we weren't sure what was going on. I'll be right back.
All right, blammo, we are here. All right, kids, welcome to the big show. We've got Poppie in the house right there in the frame. Say hi, Poppie. She's hanging out with some Halloween pumpkins. It is definitely Halloween time. We're so excited. We're going to be talking about a lot of our holiday offerings, all these artwork backdrops that we have, the
Why don't
artwork
you
panels.
introduce yourself?
Have I not introduced myself?
No.
I introduced Poppie, but I think it's time to introduce myself. I am Brian Vermeer, and one of the co-founders of Frame Your Feline. And that is Christina, who you'll see in a moment.
Yeah, but I need you not to be logged into Frame Your Feline. I need you to be logged into your account or my account.
Oh.
We're just
trying to figure this whole thing out, kids.
Hi,
All right?
everybody. I'm Christina. We are juggling homeschooling and doing a live and teaching Brian new features in Instagram that are really not new. They're new to him and me. They're new to us. They're probably not new to you. I want to try to do like a split screen thing today. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm not even on my first cup of coffee. It's 11 o'clock for us, and I've had about 3 sips. So I'm gonna try to imagine myself full of energy and robustness. Yes, so there is Poppie. She is our largest cat in the home. Don't tell her that. She is 3 years old. She's topping out at around 16 pounds.
How do you log out?
Oh, God help us. Well, I guess we're not going to do that today, so we're going to have to do another live another time.
Oh, here we I'm logging out.
Okay. Oh, now we are going to be able to.
Not now.
Jackson, can I help you? Don't come on camera. You're in your pajamas. Your food and your snacks are there, and I'll be ready to log you on for your homeschooling class at 11:30. Yes. Why did I schedule it like this? I don't know. For those of you who are joining us, feel free to tap in the chat and let us know where you are watching us from. We'd love to know where our viewers are coming from.
Okay, so.
Okay, let me put my readers on for a second. Don't laugh. I'm gonna click on this. And I'm gonna turn this down. And you keep going and do what you're doing.
Okay, so Christina's firing up the other phone so we can do a little split screen action. That's always fun. And
you're sending a request to join. And Bry Guy Comedy, because we are also comedians. Let's see, we're gonna give a wave and we're gonna view the request. And we're gonna go live with Bry. Which camera is this gonna be on? All right, we'll start sharing live videos soon. Continue. Okay, and of course Poppie has left. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Oh, fancy.
Oh.
So, maybe I'll have to do that from a different location.
Can you just, because it's still taking you out. So.
There we go.
Can you mute me? Or can I mute?
No, I think what we'll do is next time we'll do this Instagram live from the bedroom. Okay, bye.
Very cool. Hey, we got people are joining in now. Finally, all right, here we go. Hey guys.
We are trying to do some new things here with our Instagram lives. I'm Christina.
And I'm Brian. And we are the co-founders of Frame Your Feline, where your cat can look like a master work of art on the wall. And we just had Poppie up there, but
I'm gonna get her.
Decided to leave for the moment.
It's 11 o'clock in the morning for us. So our cats have had breakfast and they're kind of feeling snoozy. But I'm gonna bribe them, which I don't usually have to do, but I'm gonna wake up.
And Mission Meow says hi. Hi, Mission Meow.
Oh, you're gonna be having a chat with them.
Mission Meow. I like that. It kind of rolls off the tongue. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Frame Your Feline, it's where art and cat collide.
It's the other way around.
Where cat and art collide. It's interesting. We got tired of shelves, plain old boring shelves, right? And so we wanted it to lead into something amazing, and it becomes a statement piece on your wall where your cat jumps into the frame, and unbeknownst to them, they're posing when they're sitting in the frame. It's really kind of neat to see.
Here we go. This is Hollie. She just turned 1 in September. She's one of our rescues from the Lang Foundation. She and her brother are very hyper right now, so she'll probably be in the frame for 10 seconds, so don't blink.
So,
but this is where she spends most of her evenings, in this frame.
And Christina did the put her in through the front of the frame, but you'll see the little step shelf, they'll jump into the frame. And the backdrop on that one, which you may not be able to see, that is a winter scene. We have a Halloween. We just put up a whole holidays section for artwork panels. And it's way better than dressing your cat in a Halloween costume because they hate it. There was Jackson Galaxy who just talked about this, about
on his Instagram a few days ago.
Right, putting them in those little, like, you know, Petco or PetSmart holiday outfits for Halloween or Christmas or whatever. They don't like that, and it's like torturing your darn cat. And so you'll see.
Bally Cute Cat says, "Hello, Hollie."
You can take amazing.
She jumped from one to okay.
You can take amazing pictures of your cat in the frame with any holiday backdrop. So we just put up the holidays and seasons. We got a lot of Halloween, some Thanksgiving. We have a lot more that are going to be in over the weekend, which will include Christmas, a lot more Thanksgiving. Christina saw the artwork for Turkey Day.
Oh, she's in the Halloween frame. Yes, she jumped from the Christmas one to the Halloween one. And so make a note of this. If you haven't been to our website yet, you want to go to frameyourfeline.com, and you can look at the category at the top that says artwork panels, and there's a drop down and you can search to your heart's content. We're going to talk about some of the categories that we have today. We don't have every single piece of our art printed yet, but we have a nice selection we can show you. And I'm going to show you just how they're interchangeable.
Oh, yeah.
And Brian will talk about the different frame styles. How about that?
Yeah. So why don't let's talk about the frame styles first.
Okay.
And then we'll show the artwork panels and how fast you can change the art in your Frame Your Feline, which is kind of cool. So we have 3 frame styles. This is actual, real framing material that is used by professional art framers. So this is not
it's very high quality
plastic. It is high quality.
All the edges everything's done by hand, made in the USA. We are a family-owned business. So everything, there's an extra effort put into everything.
The frames are like art themselves. And so we have Gallery Gold, which Christina was just showing you. That's contemporary silver right above me. And the Halloween one with the pumpkins is the cherry wood. So those are the 3 traditional cherry wood. So those are the 3 frame styles. So it matches the decor however you want to vibe out your wall. You can choose those. And
sometimes people ask us, like, I don't know what to choose. And I'll say, like, well, look around at your art. Look around at what's your decor. Do you have do you have a lot of metals? Do you have a lot of brass? Do you have a lot of silver? Do you have a lot of black? What kind of things are you drawn to, right? And then I'll say, pick a frame. And then we talk about what kind of art panels, because you get to pick 2. And the good thing is when you change your decor, you can just order another frame front.
You don't need the whole thing.
Ensemble again, so you can switch it out. So that's cool. And if you go back on Instagram or our YouTube channel and you see our other lives, you'll see we change these around a lot to give you guys an idea of what the art will look like in your home, what the cats will look like in your home.
Yeah, so what's cool is the frames, you can swap the frames out quickly. So it's basically...
See these 4 little screws on the bottom of the frame.
And then there's 4 there, so you just handheld, and then you screw it in and
into the top part of the shelf and the bottom part of the shelf, which equals the frame.
It takes less than 5 minutes to change out the frame style, and the artwork panels take 5 seconds to change out. You want to see how fast this goes? This is what's kind of neat. And then we'll talk about the artwork panels. And
And the great thing is, well, my tip is don't change out the artwork panel when your cat is in the frame, because it might freak him out. So,
although Winnie doesn't care. We're swapping out artwork, and she's just like, "Don't bother me. I'm sitting in here."
Winnie is, I don't know where she is right now in the house. I'm gonna look for her, but she's in like almost every video because she's like, "Oh, is it my time to model? Is it my turn?" And she doesn't care about anything. She's the one with the little head tilt. She's a rescue that we got from the Cat's Meow Animal Rescue.
Yeah.
So
here, watch this. Here we go.
Here we go. Take out the art and put in the art. Really?
It's that simple.
There's a little magical thing that happens.
So, can you hand me one of the art panels?
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about it real quick. So.
And I'll just swap them out.
Yeah, everyone asks. They're always like, so what are the artwork panels made out of? So this is not, it's not cardboard. It's a semi-rigid thermal plastic. Your cat can throw a hairball up on it and you can pull it out. You can just wipe it down with a wet cloth and the picture will remain beautiful. They're vibrant. The colors are amazing when you see them in person. This is an artwork panel in our bar category, and it says, "Meow teeny time, purred, not shaken." Isn't that funny? So this is one of our popular artwork panels that people get for their Frame Your Feline, and it's really cool. So these are meant to last, and you can hold on to them, and you can swap out the artwork quickly, and it just changes the room up a bit. It makes it more fun to take pictures of your cat with the backdrop, which is cool. That's our eagle, flying eagle one, and it's kind of neat because when a cat's laying down, it looks like the eagle is actually grabbing your cat, which is normally something you don't want to see, but it's kind of cool when it's in the frame.
So we have a lot of great photographers and painters and digital artists who have contributed to Frame Your Feline. That eagle one is from a photographer in Virginia. We're going to have him on as a live pretty soon. And then is this one that we took?
That's one we took.
Yeah. So we live in the Antelope Valley. We live an hour from the Hollywood sign. And what is it, like 3 hours away is Bakersfield. And we went to the almond blossom.
Yeah, pull that one out. I want to actually show, like, the images are absolutely beautiful. And when the cat's in front of it, it just makes it even more special. Okay, let's be honest, we're cat people, right? So this is a nice, I like the colors for fall, I like the colors for spring. And you'll see there's a little bee
pollinating.
Isn't that beautiful? It's so awesome. So what happens, you know, I've been asked this question before about the frames, and you don't need to train your cat. They just naturally take to it because they feel like they're in a box. And so, you know, cats love boxes. And so what's amazing, of course, it's 11 a.m., so they're kind of doing their own thing right now. They sometimes get camera shy, but they'll sit up there for hours, like just sitting, sleeping, cleaning themselves. There's a lot of room for them to turn around and hang out. The depth is 9 inches, and then the length is 23 inches, almost 2 feet. Whoa, right? Pretty cool. So they're big, you know, and that's what those images are. The images are 18 inches high by 23 inches wide. So these are large prints, and you can choose, you get 2 free artwork panels of your choice whenever you order a Frame Your Feline ensemble, which are the 2 shelves, the top and the bottom. Think of the ceiling and the floor, the frame style of your choice, all of the hardware that you need to install it. We've got incredible installation instructions. It's very easy. It's not scary. There's Poppie.
There's Poppie. The kittens are going crazy in the bedroom right now. So all the cats are hiding under the bed.
So we've made it super, super easy to install on your wall. And we have done it. Here's the secret, kids. You ready for this? This comes with it. And so this big poster board is what makes your installation incredibly easy. We wanted to make it bulletproof. You literally find where your 16-inch studs are. You can use a stud finder, or you can do the old knock test. Find those studs.
We're here to help you if you.
And so you would put this right up on the wall, and see this little hole right here? That would be your center point. We want you to hang this eye level, because when you do that eye level, it really, the illusion of your cat being a piece of art it's just there. We've had people come over when we were first installing these. We forgot to tell friends when they would come to our house, and they would walk by and then they would go, whoa, because our cats they hang out in there, and they go, wait, what am I looking at? And so not until you kind of peer your head do you realize, oh, the illusion. Okay, got it. It's like a box on the wall. It's pretty cool.
Here's Jollie. Jollie was sleeping right at our feet. He is Hollie's brother, but he is about twice her size. Oh, I know. Let's see.
It's
so much running around this morning. There you go.
And so when you hang this on the wall to where you want to install, there's a level that's already built in on this. So it'll make sure that you
have it straight.
Put it up straight. And it's pretty cool. And
I know you may have seen some of our videos online. Some of our users shoot their cameras like this. I'm like, guys, just make it straight.
Yeah.
But it's very easy to do. Let's see. The other cool thing, so we have like the animals, we have a bunch of flag categories. I like this is kind of like a patriotic feeling, right?
Yep.
But what I was going to say was the illusion. You want to talk about the illusion?
Oh, yeah. So we have some panels, artwork panels, that are specifically designed to create an illusion when you take a picture of your cat, or you're just sitting there and you see your cat in it. One of those.
I'm going to do the railroad one.
Yeah, so that's a path. So it looks like your cat is actually sitting in the path.
Oh, and actually.
Wait.
You can talk about the brushes too while you talk about the illusion.
Yeah, so on some, you'll see on some of the panels, it looks like a painting. This was a photograph that we ran through an artificial intelligence process and created an oil painting effect on it, and it looks super cool. And so so we can do that. People also wonder, can we print a customized image? Meaning, like, let's say you took a picture that you really love, and yes, we do that. You can order a customized artwork panel, and then we'll send you the instructions. You send us the image, and then we show it to you before we print it, how it will look, and there you go. So there's the railroad. So you see the railroad track, so it looks really cool. That one, the cat sits in the middle, and it looks like they're on the railroad. Like
a damsel in distress.
Yes.
I'll go, oh no, Hollie, don't get hit by the train.
I think, where is that one is in, that's a popular one.
Mm-hmm. It is really nice.
That one, is that in landscapes?
And if you guys are watching the replay of this, because I know it's a hard time for many of you, feel free to go to our website and look at the artwork panel categories. Mm-hmm. And if there's something that you want that you don't see, you should let us know. Because, I mean, we have literally hundreds now, but we are always talking to new artists. We're always looking at new things to add to the collections. We added a beautiful section called Aquatic Life.
Yep.
Because when we first were beta testing, we were using somebody else's art. And obviously we can't sell somebody else's art that we don't have permission for. And one of them was a beautiful jellyfish. And somebody who ordered was like, I really want that one. I'm like, we don't have that one, but we're going to get.
But now they're there.
And now they're there.
We've got a lot of jellyfish images now, and sharks, and you name it. That railroad, we have a section called Roads, Streets, and Paths. And that's where you'll find that one, and other pathways and things like that, which is really kind of neat for that illusion effect. But again, the holiday ones that we were talking about at the beginning, we have lots of Halloween right now. You can put your order in now and get that before Halloween. We have Thanksgiving themed ones that are gonna, we have one in there, but we have a ton more. Christina, you've seen.
It's a process.
It's a process. We have a ton more all going in by the weekend. And we have Christmas too. And so that's what you're going to really see a lot kind of grow in there, because we're going to have New Year's, and then obviously Valentine's Day and St. Patty's Day and Easter and you name it. Those categories are going to be really interesting because of you don't have to decorate your cat, you know, to get an awesome picture.
I don't know about you guys, but we have bought handmade costumes for cats. We have bought clearance things. People have given us stuff from Petco, PetSmart, Chewy, and our cats hate them. They struggle with costumes. They crawl on the ground. We never capture a very good photo of our pets. And that was one of the reasons why we created this product. Before we get to the next part of why we created it, this is the most important holiday of them all. This reads, Happy Birthday to Meow. So you can celebrate your cat's birthday. We usually put the artwork panel in, and then we put their little treats. We have a couple of videos of Jollie and Hollie celebrating their 1-year birthday with us in September.
But you were saying I need to do Gotcha Day as a panel.
For the day,
the day you rescued or adopted your feline friend. So we'll be making those. It's amazing. There's no limit to what you could put behind your cat, right?
And like if you were in maybe your kid's room or an office, this one is very, very popular. This one and the one that's similar to it with the Volkswagen bugs.
The colors are just
the colors are just amazing. Amazing. So even like in our living room with our gray couch, this pops out. We have our orange vases on our mantle. Looks pretty cool. Another reason why we came up with Frame Your Feline was really, excuse me, Jackson. Oh, that's our son, who was named after a cat. But we really hate cat trees. And sometimes I cat sit for some people and I walk into their home and the cat tree is like tucked in the corner. And I go, oh, you have a cat tree? And they're like, yeah. They hate it. It's ugly. It smells. It's going to be landfill. I mean, this is such a more elevated thing.
It's so gross. Cat trees are just nasty. You know, our goal is to get rid of the cat trees, up level with, you know, Frame Your Feline, and give your cats the vertical space they desire, and it also looks awesome even when the cat is not in it. That's what's kind of cool. It's functional as decor, and also as a great place for a cat to hang out and sit. Meanwhile,
our big hairy goal, our big huge goal is one Frame Your Feline ensemble in every room of every home or apartment or condo.
So just so you know how this,
of every cat.
Just so you know how this goes, our cat Poppie is now sitting in the frame
in our
kitchen, which I could see, looking at us.
Yes, staring.
Going.
Judging. Going. Yeah.
Always judging us.
Yeah, I don't feel like being on camera right now. So some more. If anybody has any questions, you can feel free to type it in the comments area. We're happy to answer questions. If you are watching the replay of this and you would like some feedback on, you know, what kind of frame style might look best in your decor, you could feel free to send us an email on the website.
Yeah, we'll talk to you.
We're happy to help pick things out.
Sure. Anytime.
So this is another artist. You want to talk about?
Yeah, so we have in the landscapes area, this artist from the Adirondacks He goes by the name CRM, and he loves our product so much. He's like, I want to have my artwork as an offering to people who have Frame Your Feline. And we said, absolutely, for sure. And that's kind of how it's happened with a lot of our artists, our creative community. They just are like, this is so cool. I want to see my artwork with cats in front of it. And so this is CRM, a really talented painter. This is an actual reproduction of a painting called The Overlook. This is called The Overlook. And this is in the landscapes area. You can check that out, which is really, really neat. So it looks like an actual painting in the frame, which is neat. We also have like, let me see over here. We've got like sports as a category. We have
Winnie is here.
Let me see, holidays, seasons, landscapes, nature, which are like, we have wildlife, which is like we've got a great squirrel one. You have to see it, because you know cats love squirrels, right? How many times have you seen your cat at the window going right at a squirrel? Well, now you put a squirrel in there, and so check out the wildlife. It's kind of funny.
Hold on one second.
Yes.
I have two, I believe, are these in the wildlife category.
Oh, yeah. This one.
Winnie is gracing us with her presence. So let me see.
This is an amazing photo. This was taken by Mike Powell in our creative community. He took this in Virginia, right, Christina? And if you look closely, it's eating a berry right there in its mouth. He caught it in mid-action, and it's just awesome. And to see your cat in the frame with them is just beautiful. And look at the colors on this.
This monarch butterfly.
This is the monarch butterfly, and this is also by Mike Powell. And the colors are just phenomenal. They just really pop right off of the artwork panel. Just absolutely gorgeous. You know, we've had our customers who have reached out to us after they get it, and they're like, I can't believe how amazing these look. And we're like, we know. I don't think you understand, like, you know, it's one thing to see it maybe in the live or in some of our videos, but when you have it in person and you see it, you're just like, wow, that's beautiful. They look great. They're fantastic. And you can order as many panels as you want when you initially purchase a Frame Your Feline ensemble, but you do get the first two free included with the feline frame ensemble. So yeah, that was a street scene.
So that is a scene in front of a tea shop in Paris. And then the other one here is from an actress who travels the world. And that, I think, is a photo from Brazil or Costa Rica.
Yeah.
And we're going to actually have some lives with our artists on. We just need to learn how to share the screen and do all that, obviously. We won't have them in the same room with us. I think that's the key.
Yeah.
And so Winnie's about to go check it out.
Finally.
Now she's cleaning her eye. Wanted to talk to you about accessing the Frame Your Feline ensemble. So we have this wall for everybody, and we haven't over decorated it. Like, some of the people who purchase our product have had like shiplap in the back, or they have wallpaper, or they have plants hanging, or like all kinds of things around the frame. We're just trying to give you guys a clean slate so you can use your imagination to see what will, there she goes, what will work with your style. But you can either have the frame itself, which is the upper and lower shelf, the two artwork panels, the tools, the instructions, and the gallery gold or contemporary silver or traditional cherry wood frame style. But you can use shelves like Winnie is perfectly sitting on right now, or if you have furniture underneath where you would have the frame. We just suggest that you don't have it directly above your bed because the cats will be jumping over your head while you're sleeping. And if you have it over a couch, make sure that there's enough head clearance. But we have some credenzas and desks, and one of our users, well, she has it in her office. Some people have it over their pool table area.
Game room.
Yeah, game room. So this is what the bottom of the shelves look like.
Even in the frame,
which is
it's got
the bottom of the frame.
Right. So this carpeting is a high quality, low pill carpeting, and did I say low pill? Low pile. So there's grooves, and they absolutely, cats love it. They just there's one of our customers. She does a show called It's the Cat Crazy channel, and look it up on YouTube. Cat Crazy channel. Petra is the host. She has one installed. You'll see it on every episode. She's got it right in behind her. But her cats actually they love, and the carpeting is replaceable. So if it gets really ripped up and you want a new fresh carpet, you can order one off of our website too.
But we've had 7 cats using these.
But we haven't had to replace our carpeting, and we've had for quite some time. So, but the quality is just high, and the cats just love digging into it. So it's really nice.
And are you gonna keep that there?
Yep.
And my little tip is, like, when I'm going around vacuuming or sweeping the hardwood and I see that there's a lot of fur, because I can tell which cat has been in which frame, I just use our little Zoom broom. I go like this and there'll be like a wad of fur. Or if you have treats, you could just vacuum it. It's very easy to clean.
Yep.
And we've had a hairball or two, especially on the middle one. This one right here, this is where our cats like to throw up. So
you can.
I pull off the little fur ball and I wipe it, and then I do this, and I spray it, and we're done.
And so the shelves, just so you know, like, you can order them from us. We do have shelves, like that she just hopped on, and now she's going into the other frame. So it's all hardwood, right? Is that the term? Real wood. It's
premium.
wood.
I thought it was premium.
Oh, premium wood. I don't know what the terminology. Premium wood. And look at that. It's just
I will give you show notes next time and talking points, because clearly.
Yeah, but they are all handmade in the USA, and they are gorgeous. And the paint job on these, it's a nice.
Oh, I know. We haven't. Yes, because we haven't talked about, like, other cat shelves that people buy. The problem with them is they're not floating shelves. So what happens is you see these, like, ugly brackets, you know, underneath. They're like hanging here and hanging here.
Now we've got
brackets that people have for, like, bookshelves at IKEA or whatever. These are just nice. They kind of just blend in with the wall. They taper down.
So yeah, so they look.
Winnie's getting a workout.
So they look like they're floating, and these are just absolutely stunning shelves. I mean, the quality cannot be overlooked on every aspect of it, from the artwork panels to the frames, all the way down to the actual shelves made out of real wood. Okay? All right.
So, Winnie's just kind of doing her thing. Now she's going to hang out on this shelf that you can't see.
Yeah.
You could tilt the camera, but she's there. She's looking in on us.
Hold on.
There she is. But that's the thing that I love is, you know, we have bought lots of products for our cats over the years, and we have had lots of products that we've donated because they're not into them. For us, the cat wheel is still a point of contention. We have not put it in the garage yet to donate it. We've asked people who take on the wheels, and they're like, we have them and nobody wants them. You have to train your cat. Your cat has to be trainable. Our cats have not been trainable yet.
No.
So
for the cat wheel.
For the cat wheel. So that just takes, you know, we've done lasers, we've done treats, we've watched videos. It's very hard. The shelves, when we first got the kittens, we put them in a little portable catio so they could get to know the other cats, and we let them out, and they were already in it. And we have one backdrop that says family, and the brother and sister, Hollie and Jollie, were just kind of sitting in it. It was so sweet. And we're like, we love rescuing cats.
I was misting up. It was so wonderful. Well, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let us know. You can always reach out to us through our website. We're happy to answer any questions you may have.
And when you go to our website, frameyourfeline.com, when the pop-up box shows up and asks you for your email address, please join the email list, because you never know when Instagram is going to shut down or change things or whatever, or Facebook or YouTube. We want to be able to reach you guys as easily as possible, and we find that is through your email.
Yep.
And also you will get alerted to new art releases or giveaways or contests or sales.
You never know.
And get to see other people in our community who are using it. So again, we have people who have Frame Your Feline in their home in different rooms. We have people who have them in their offices. We have some rescues. We have some veterinarians, some veterinarian clinics who are using it. And the cool thing is, Brian had mentioned the customization.
Yeah.
And with the customization, some people have their corporate logos.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a cat that's in your office and you want to see your cat hanging out with your logo behind there, you just go to the artwork panels, customized artwork panels category, and there you'll see how that all works, and you just send us your image and we will print it. It'll look awesome. Yep.
Are you tired?
No.
You're tired. You're fading.
Do it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
I think you need a sip of coffee.
I haven't
I think I need to give you more coffee.
I haven't. This is my first cup, and it's
I see you're like.
It's 11:30. It's my first cup. Should be my first pot by now.
Unfortunately, that's
first
kind of
pot
true.
of coffee.
Unfortunately, that's kind of true. Yep.
Yep.
So does anybody have any questions? What else do we want to? The installation process. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. So
like what's on the YouTube channel?
Yeah. So we have directions on installation as a video with starring Christina. If she can put it in by herself, you can too.
I was actually very nervous, like when we were testing the product. I'm like, this is a gorgeous product, but there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. And Brian said, guess what?
You're doing it. And so we made it super, super easy. We actually have fun instructions in case you don't want to watch the video. If you just want to do it step by step, we've got it all in here as well. And it's just really, and the instructions are fun and funny. Okay.
But I know when we were on Cat Crazy and Petra was like, oh my gosh, you guys, this is just hilarious. Like, these are the best instructions I've ever read. I don't want to throw them out. I want to keep them. And we said, keep them in case you want to move the frame to another place.
Yeah. So in
your home.
So installation takes about, for the Frame Your Feline ensemble, probably about 25 minutes to install.
I'd say half an hour. I'm always gonna,
half an hour.
Yeah. But switching out the frame literally takes a few minutes. Just 4 little screws.
Mm-hmm. And switching out the artwork.
Just make sure you don't put the screws on the ground, because your cats will then play with the screws like our cats do, and then we're like,
that's not good.
Stop doing that!
Yeah.
Give me that back!
But there she is.
She's just grooming herself. She's gonna, there's Winnie.
Let me move this over.
She's
so now we can see plenty of room. They'll sit in there, they'll clean themselves, they'll fall asleep in there, they'll just look out at you, judge you, and they just
watch TV with you.
They
look at the fireplace.
They look like art, and that's just what's so great. We celebrate our cats as works of art as they are, aren't they? Aren't they beautiful?
Yes.
And what else?
I don't know.
So, and not just the Frame Your Feline ensemble, but we also, when you order the shelves, the step shelves, you get this, and you just attach this to the wall, make sure it's level, and then it's really simple. We tell you where to hammer to get it going, and then you just screw it in.
What we can talk about. And so you don't need a whole huge wall like we have. This is just as an example. If you are watching us and you're on Instagram, you can scroll through and you can see the different ways people have installed them. We have one of our Frame Your Feline families that has had it up in a corner by their stairway. And they do have 3 shelves, but they probably could have done it fine with just 2. But it's just like a boop, boop, boop. And there's like a wall, and they painted the accent wall. It's orange. You'll see tiger lily. That's one of the kitties in the frame.
So imagine, you made a good point, because imagine that frame was not there and all you had was this frame. Well, all you need are bink, bink, and boom, right? You only need 2 shelves, right?
So you don't have to have a huge floor space. We just do this because we have the luxury of having frames everywhere. We're going to put another one up. We're going to put one in our home office pretty soon. And Brian installed one in our bedroom, and he's going to be uploading that video. We're doing a time-lapse video of him doing it. And that is fun. A lot of times if you have a window that your cats like to look out of, like the one in our kitchen that you guys have seen, the frame is about 5 feet away from the windows, and our cats like to be there. They like to watch us cook. They like to look out and talk to the birds and the dragonflies and the lizards that we have. So sometimes they like to look out at the sunshine. I notice our cats kind of follow the sun.
Yes.
In our home, and that's why I think it's good to put one in the office, because they'll be there later on in the day telling you to, get off the computer, go for a run, let's play a game, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's just my thing is it doesn't need as much like space. Like cat trees, a lot of them are pretty big. And
Done with the cat trees. It's a new world, kids. You got the Frame Your Feline ensembles.
You've got the vertical space that they can jump around in, the horizontal space that they can lounge in. You've got the scratching that they like, and then you get something that's beautiful that you can look at and enjoy when they are out of the frame.
That's right.
Yeah.
So cool. All right. Well,
we said we would be here till 11:45, so that's
good. We
good.
did?
Yeah, I said 11 to 11:45.
Oh, we got 3 minutes?
Oh, no, I'm saying we can wrap it up. I think we've covered pretty much everything.
No, you just given me 3 extra minutes. Oh, now I'm getting my second wind. All right.
Hold on, everybody.
Hold on a second there.
Oh, Winnie left. Oh, because Jollie's kind of chasing her. Because we moved the couch around. So everybody's like, you moved the furniture.
One thing I did want to say was if there's a specific kind of artwork panel you would like to see that's not in any of our categories, then all you need to do is say, it would be kind of neat if you guys had something that said, I'm Purdy, right? Let's just say you wanted something that's, I'm Purdy, and I would love to see it in like neon. I bet you we could do that, okay? So if there's something that you would like to see as an artwork panel, odds are we can find it, or we can create it, because we've got talented people here. Like this one says,
maybe doing some
chillax.
more things with our Scrabble letters, right? This one is very, very popular. We had a lot of these ordered in
June. June
or July.
And July, yeah. Catitude.
And we were also on the Catitude podcast. Shout out to them if you haven't watched our podcast or listened to our podcast. We have a lot of great flags that honor a lot of great people.
That one's the thin blue line for police, and obviously happy birthday to me now.
But this is the family one, so
this was a customized.
This one, yeah, whoops, customized one.
Boom.
That was a customized one, but we are working on getting something else.
But if there's something if there's something that you're looking for.
Pride flag, that was also very popular for people in June.
That was a request.
Yes.
Then we said we can do that, and we did it, and so now it's up on the site, and you can order one. Yeah. So again, it's if you don't see it, doesn't mean that we can't get it, or make it, or create it, or get one of our talented creators to do it.
And we hadn't talked about the sports category, but we're adding to that too. We have a couple of users whose kiddos have frame their feline ensemble in their bedroom, and their kids play football, so they like this one. Someday we look forward to having licensing, so we can have your favorite football team in there.
Yes.
And your favorite basketball team in there.
That's where we're heading to. That's where we're heading to.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah. So make sure you reach out to us. Anything is possible. All right. So take me up on that. All right. And she's putting in football because we're in football season, aren't we? Woohoo! And
I don't know how should I leave this one off?
put basketball in. You can do that. Yeah.
That's until March, though. March Madness.
March Madness. There we go. Cool.
And that's the other fun thing is with the changing of the artwork. If you have more than one frame, you can switch it out. So it's kind of neat to see how the basketball image looks when it's in the silver versus the gold versus the wood.
Yep.
So
cool.
All right.
Well, this was a fun 45 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll be doing this again soon. We're going to be doing those
Meet the Artist.
Meet the Artist lives. That's going to be fun.
Probably going to ask Janine Collini in Arizona, who has some very vibrant
paintings that are on the site. Yeah.
And then we're probably going to ask Michael Powell, and then we'll be going down the line of our contributors, including Brian and myself.
Oh, Christina, you can interview me.
I'm going to interview myself about.
How did you get that image? That's the basketball image was one that
you shot?
I shot, yeah. And it's so cool because the sky in the background, and it's got this, it's a real cool perspective when your cat's in there, so it looks neat.
And they have no idea.
They have no
Way better than a costume.
Yes.
And a lot more laughs.
Yes. All right, you guys.
All right, thanks for joining us again.
Until
I'm
next
Christina.
time. I'm Brian.
And we want you to stop by frameyourfeline.com and take a look at everything that we have to offer.
Where art and cat collide.
No.
Yes, it is art.
It's where cat and art collide, because the cat is more important than the art. That's why it's called Frame Your Feline.
Now I have to redo.
Not frame your frame.
I have to
frame
redo
your
all
art.
those videos that I put the wrong word. Oh well.
All right, bye
Guys.
everybody. Thanks for joining us. Take care.
See you next time.